just felt like it was just way too quirky a shape. Hello and welcome back to Van Vibes and Sibes. Quick note before we start, hello to all of our new subscribers. There's been a lot of you recently. Thanks very much for joining the channel. Hopefully we'll have lots of content for you to enjoy this year. Not so much going on in the last few weeks.
No, not in the last couple of weeks or so.
Obviously we went away to
Kingsbury Water Park.
Yeah, which was lovely. Weather wasn't amazing, but we made the most of it. Since then we went to the Caravan and Motorhome show this year, which was real good fun. We went on the Saturday.
Yeah.
Spent all day there looking around, really enjoyed that. I think we decided sort of October last year-ish, after we'd got the van in September, that we were going to go to the view of buying an awning. And I think if you've seen the thumbnail, you'll know that we have bought a new awning. So we weren't really sure what awning to go for. So the show was like an ideal opportunity to look around them all, wasn't it?
Yeah, we thought if we went and we knew they'd have them all out, so you could look at them all, and we thought it'd be a good place to start and have a look. So that's what we did, didn't we?
Definitely, we had a look around them all. I really fancied a Vango. I really like them as a tent or an awning brand. I think they do some really great stuff. I've thought that for a long time, and I really like their Air, specifically their Air tents and awnings. So ultimately we sort of narrowed into Vango. You originally really fancied the Airhub Hexaway, didn't you? And I wasn't keen.
No, you weren't. You weren't keen. But I don't know, there was something about it that I thought, oh, it looks a really nice space inside, that one does. And you were a bit like,
I just felt like it was just way too quirky a shape. But we actually went to an outdoor place near us. Outdoor Revolution, was it?
No.
No?
Outdoor Revolution is a...
Oh, that's another brand of
That's
thing.
another brand of thing. It's purely outdoors.
Purely outdoors, that was it. And they actually had it there, and that completely changed my mind. I was convinced, actually, the space inside, because it got quite straight sides, actually all of the space inside is usable.
Yeah, especially for, like, you're a bit taller, aren't you? So like, for you to be able to stand up, like, it doesn't matter where you are inside, you can stand up in there. So
yeah, definitely,
there's no ducking down or anything like that. You can stand up.
And something I also really liked about it is there's actually like clear, like glass type, they're not obviously glass, panels in the ceiling, which means if it's all zipped up, etc., you can actually get light in. So, you know, in the morning or whatever, maybe you'll be sat there and you've not, I don't know, maybe you're in your dressing gown or whatever because it's the morning, and you can still have the lovely light coming in without having to have, you know, the windows and the doors open and stuff. So that's really cool. So ultimately that's what we went for, which they had gone show at the Caravan and Motorhome show. So we were able to look at that. We were planning to buy it from the show, but that sort of derailed. It turns out that the prices had gone up for 2022. Like everything at the moment, the prices just seem to go up on everything. Material costs, you know, energy, everything seems to be going up. And in discussions with Vango, they did actually say, you know, unfortunately we've had to pass some of those costs on, which is completely understandable. So I then had found a 2021 model online that was on offer, obviously being last year's model. So I did actually ask the question, what was the difference between like last year's model 2021 and the 2022, and they basically said that there's no changes between the two. So that sort of made sense to us. If we could find a 2021 model, we would save, you know, a fair bit of money, you know, over 100 quid I think, if we could get one. And actually in the middle of the show, when we went to have lunch, we actually stopped what we were doing and got on the internet and managed to order one, didn't we, which arrived a few days later. So we were very, very lucky on that, managed to save a little bit of money, so that was really good. So that's that, we got that. So we went to the show looking for an awning, didn't get an awning from the show, but we ended up with
we did get an awning.
What else? We did buy something from the show. What did we buy from the show?
We bought some levelling blocks. So yeah, we're staying on a campsite that in like when are we staying there? When are we going there? Is it end of April?
Yes,
start of May.
Yeah, I think it goes into the first week of May, doesn't it?
But we're basically staying on a campsite which actually says in the it says in their like blurb. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Levelling blocks required. Yeah, so we're like, I think we better get some.
I was sort of like, do we really need them? It's something else that we've got to travel with that I didn't want the space. But to be fair, you know, they're not too bad. They're in the boot at the moment, and obviously they'll get moved when we travel with the dogs. They'll probably come into here for travelling, but it's not the end of the world. And they're probably going to come in handy with lots of places, so it's a sort of a good thing to have.
I mean, if there's somewhere, if we've been there before, or we just know we don't need them, we don't have to take them with us. It's
True.
not like you have to carry them
Very
around.
true.
But the fact that it says levelling blocks required makes me think it must be like that.
Yeah, definitely.
So it makes sense to have them, I think.
So that's that. I mean, there's not much to see with the awning because we haven't even managed to put the awning up yet, have we? Because of the fact that it's basically been raining constantly, or it's been so sopping wet outside, so we've not had to put that up yet. But we'll show you some little B-roll of the bag of the awning and the levelling blocks, just so you can see what we're talking about.
Yeah, we'll definitely show it once we put it up,
of course
won't
we will. Yeah, which we might do this weekend if it's nice. We'll have to see on the weather on that one. And then moving forward, what we've got coming. So in not this coming weekend, the following weekend, we are away. We're not actually staying in the van, but we're going to take the van and use it as a bit of a day van. So there'll be some content coming from that trip, which hopefully will be nice. Hopefully there's some nicer weather. I think the evenings are drawing out, which obviously always makes you feel better about the nicer weather coming around.
Definitely.
And then later in the year, we've got quite a lot of trips planned. We've got, I've done quite a bit of travelling in the UK with the family and stuff, but I've never really been to Devon and Cornwall very much. You've done a lot of trips there, haven't you, with your family? That was your sort of go-to, it seemed like anyway.
Yeah.
So we've actually got a 10-night trip, sort of a little tour of Devon and Cornwall, haven't we? I think we're doing, 6 or 7 stops.
It's mainly Cornwall.
Yeah, I think 2 stops in Devon and then the rest are in Cornwall, aren't they?
Yeah, or is it 1 in Somerset, 1 in Devon?
Oh, it might be actually, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's coming up. I think that's in August. We've actually managed to, I think we're quite lucky really, managed to book to go away for the Platinum Jubilee. So that'll be fun. We're going to sort of mid-Wales and a place called Gwenu Argo, which is a place we've stayed for before in a tent. So this will be the first time obviously we've stayed there in the camper. So yeah, lots to look forward to this year. Just at the moment, just not a lot going on, but I think we start to ramp up in the coming weeks, so look out for lots more content. And again, thanks everyone for joining the channel, and your lovely comments and messages and your likes. We really appreciate all that. It really makes it such a fun process making content basically. So yeah,
I
I think that's it.
think.
We'll see you again soon.
Bye.